Good morning, Water School first graders. How's everyone doing today? Tuesday, April 28th. Hope you're ready for some great ELA work. I'm out here on my front porch as usual, but before I get to what everyone's waiting for, I want to talk a little bit about the shirt I'm wearing today. It says the YMCA, New Jersey Championship Official. Both of my children swim for the YMCA team. Usually around this time, my daughter would be going to swim practices 5 days a week. We'd be driving her all over New Jersey for those. And my son would actually have practice 3 days a week. And when they have competitions, I'm a swim official. I get to stand right next to the pool and watch everyone swim and make sure they're doing the right strokes and they're not breaking any of the rules. But unfortunately, most of that is canceled right now with the epidemic, the pandemic, whatever we want to call it right now. And I really miss it, and my children miss it. My daughter misses all the exercise and her friends she'd be swimming with right now. So this is a little honor wearing this shirt for them today. All right, so let's get to it. Let's check in on that robin's nest and see what's going on. Let's go in and take a look here, and we see still got 3 eggs, which means I think this robin is done laying eggs. And now she's just sitting on them, keeping them warm, and they should be hatching soon. I can't wait for you guys to see the baby birds. So before I go, let's do our shout outs. From 103, I want to shout out to Quavir. From 109, let's do a shout out to Delaney's. And from 108, let's shout out to Suhaidi. How's everyone doing today? And good morning to all my first graders. Let's get started. The ELA Daily Rundown, Tuesday, April 28th, 2020. In reading, we're going to watch the read aloud of I'm a Caterpillar and think about these questions as you watch it. Why do you think the author ends the story the way it starts? And name one fact you learned about caterpillars. Next, you're going to draw a picture to represent each word, the words you didn't do yesterday. Flurries, emerge, fragile, vessel. Use the words in a sentence orally, and this will be your reading portfolio assignment for today. In writing, you're going to do the daily fix-it, 3 and 4. Then we're going to look at some informational writing. Think of changes in nature. Plants and animals grow, seasons change. Draw and write about changes in nature. This will be your writing portfolio. We'll go through this more step by step once we get to it. For foundational skills, we're going to complete 2 boxes of spelling bingo, and that'll be your foundational skills portfolio assignment in Class Dojo. You'll notice where it says brainstorm a list of contractions like your is crossed out. You do not have to do that today. I know it's in the packet, but I'm scrapping that for today to take a little work off your shoulders there. But together in the video, we will go over contractions practice, which is page 381 in the packet if you have it and are following along at home. Now you'll notice brainstorm a list of words that rhyme with shirt, and R-controlled practice, page 382, is crossed out as well. We're going to do some time management, and we're going to get rid of that as well. We did some R-controlled words yesterday for practice. We'll let this one slide for today. Finally, practice using these words in a sentence. No, push, done, wait, visit. All right, let's get started. I'm a Caterpillar by Jean Marzolo, illustrated by Judith Moffat. This is the genre of literary nonfiction. It is told like a story, but it's about something that really happens. Remember this question as I read. What changes can be seen in nature? I'm a caterpillar. Munch, crunch. I'm getting bigger. Munch, crunch. Munch, crunch, munch, crunch. That's it. No more food. I'm done. It's time to hang from a stem. I wait, and wait, and wait. I shiver. I twist. I split my skin. My old skin falls away. I'm soft inside. I am a pupa. I grow a shell to protect the pupa. I am now a chrysalis. I keep changing. Soon I'll come out. What will I be? A butterfly! Push. Crack. Wow! I'm free! My wings are all wet. My wings dry off. They unfold. Flap, flap. Hey! I can fly! Ta-da! I visit flowers. I drink nectar. Yum! My mouth is like a straw. I have a mate. We visit many flowers. We're not afraid of birds. They know that we taste awful. Soon I will lay my eggs. The eggs have thin shells. Baby caterpillars crawl out. Hi, I'm a caterpillar. Munch, crunch. What will happen to me next? Do you know? I start off as a caterpillar. I turn into a chrysalis. Then I turn into a butterfly. I lay the eggs, and the eggs become caterpillars. That's called my life cycle. I hope you enjoyed today's reading. See you on the next assignment. So, now that we've taken a look at the read aloud for I'm a Caterpillar again, let's discuss these questions. First, I wanted you to think about this while you watched the read aloud. Why do you think the author ends the story the way it starts? Now, if we think about what the story is a caterpillar over time turning into a butterfly. And then at the end of that particular caterpillar and butterfly's life cycle, it lays eggs so that new caterpillars can be born and they can become butterflies themselves and lay their own eggs. And then those caterpillars can be born, become butterflies themselves, and lay their own eggs. So that those caterpillars can be born, become butterflies, and lay their eggs. So that those There's nothing wrong with the video. I'm just trying to prove a point. It's a cycle. It's a circle of life for the butterfly, that it starts as an egg, becomes a caterpillar, becomes a butterfly, lays eggs, then those eggs turn into caterpillars that turn into butterflies that lay their own eggs. So the story ends the way it starts because it represents the life cycle and it symbolizes the life cycle of the butterfly. Now, I want you to name one fact you learned about butterflies while reading this. I could tell you what I learned, but I have a feeling some of you will just repeat what I say. So turn to the person next to you, whether it's a parent, a guardian, older brother, older sister, cousin, whoever, and let them know something that you learned about caterpillars from today's read aloud. All right, draw a picture to represent each word. Label your picture. Yesterday, we did cycle, develop, insect, and rearrange. Today, I want you to do flurries, emerge, fragile, and vessel. For each word, you're going to draw a picture to represent what you think that word means. All right, get to it. The Daily Fix-It. All right, yesterday you had to do 1 and 2, and let's take a look at them. The girl saw a bug. Right away, we know that girl is spelt incorrectly. It should be G-I-R-L. And then at the end of this sentence, it's missing a period. The girl saw a bug. Number 2, it was on her shirt. What do you notice right away? What's wrong with it? The word starts off the sentence. And when a word starts off the sentence, the first letter in that word needs to be, that's right, capitalized. The I needs to be capitalized. What else is wrong in this sentence? Look at her. Is her spelled correctly? I'm saying it weird for a reason. It is not. It should be H-E-R. Now, I'm sure you got them all right. Let's move on to the ones you're doing today. Number 3. She did not want to hurt it. Number 4. She picked it up. Make the corrections to number 3 and number 4, and remember, oh, this is not, actually, this is not your writing portfolio for today. This is just for practice. Good luck. Let's talk about informational writing. This next assignment is your writing portfolio for today. Now, boys and girls, you'll recognize this because this is going to work a little bit like our Writing Wednesday assignments, when we take the whole day to do a writing project. So that's what this is going to be. I don't want you sitting there taking all day today with your parents to do this, but take your time and work on it step by step. Informational writing is when you write about something that's happening. It's fact-based, it's real. It's right outside your door or right in front of you. You can see it, you can touch it, and you can tell someone about it. So with that in mind, let's look. Step 1, I want you to think of changes in nature. Flowers bloom, caterpillars turn into butterflies. Let's see, leaves on trees change. Grass is greener, perhaps. The weather is warmer, maybe. Hopefully soon. All right. Step 2, draw a picture of nature changing. An example of this would be a tree in fall with no leaves, and a tree in spring with leaves growing anew. Or maybe a flower that blooms in the springtime. Then, like we always do in class, once your picture's complete, I want you to label it. Tell me what each thing in that picture is by writing right next to it what it is. Finally, step 4, take all your information and all you've brainstormed and thought about in that picture and write 3 sentences about how nature changes in your picture. So for instance, if I wanted to write about the leaves on a tree, I might draw a tree with no leaves, label it fall, label it tree, and then right next to it draw a tree full of leaves and label it spring, label the leaves growing on the branches, maybe some grass on the ground, maybe even a little bunny rabbit underneath. And then, now that it's nice and labeled, I'd write 3 sentences. In the fall time, a tree has no leaves. In the spring, the leaves will grow again. The warm weather will invite bunny rabbits to come and hang out underneath the shade of the tree with its new leaves. Try your own. Best of luck. And remember, this is your writing portfolio assessment for today. Here are this week's spelling words. Her. First. Bird. Girl. Burn. Were. Shirt. Fur. Hurt, sir. If you need some time, pause the video here to study these words. All right, for this, with the spelling words you just saw on the previous screen, and go back and look at them again if you have to, and pause and write them down. But with those words, you're going to do this weekly spelling menu, or spelling bingo, as it says in the remote learning packet. You're going to choose 2 of these to do with your spelling words. Most of these look familiar, what we've been doing in our homework notebooks for the year. Some of them are new. You have any questions? Send me a dojo message. I'll be glad to help explain them, but most of them are self-explanatory. So remember, you're going to do 2 of these. This will be your foundational skills assignment on the Class Dojo portfolio. So once you complete 2 of these spelling bingo activities, you'll have a picture taken of it, and you'll upload it to Class Dojo portfolio for your foundational skills / spelling assignment for today. Good luck. All right, let's take a look at some contraction work. Pick a word from the box that means the same as each pair of words. Write it on the line. Now, a contraction is when we take 2 words and we put them together to make it smaller. We contract 2 words into one. The first example at the top next to the picture of the 2 kids says, she is tall. Now we could change she is to she's, S-H-E apostrophe S. We keep the word she, and we take the S from the word is, and we add it to she with the apostrophe before it. It's almost like taking the I and replacing it with the apostrophe. So we have a word box. He's, it's, I've, that's, there, they've, we're, we've, you're, you've. Let's do this together on screen. Number 1, I plus have. See, it's like math, but with words. So when we put the word I together with the word have, which word from the word box do you think would be I plus have? Which contraction would be correct? I plus have equals I've. You take the I and the VE from have, and you put them together with an apostrophe. I apostrophe VE. I've means I have. Number 2, we plus are. We plus are equals we're. You take the we and you add the RE from are with the apostrophe. WE apostrophe RE. We're means we are. Number 3, it plus is. It plus is. Take a look in your word box. Which one looks correct? That's right. It's. Take the it and you add the S from is with an apostrophe. IT apostrophe S equals it is. Number 4, that is. Which word from the word box do you think is the correct contraction for that is? That's right. That plus is equals that's. You take the full word that, you add an apostrophe S. That is equals that's. THAT apostrophe S. Number 5, you plus have. You plus have. Which word in the word bank do you think is the right contraction for you plus have? That's right, it's you've. You plus have equals you've. You keep the whole word you and you add apostrophe, the V and the E from have. You have equals, you plus have equals YOU apostrophe VE. Number 6, they plus have. Which word from the word bank do you think is correct contraction for they plus have? That's right. They've. THEY apostrophe VE. That's what they plus have is. That's the contraction. Number 7, we plus have. What do you think is the correct answer contraction for we plus have? That's right. We've. We plus apostrophe VE from the word have. We plus have equals we've. WE apostrophe VE. Number 8, he plus is. That's right, it's he's. The contraction is he's. He apostrophe S. We take the S from is and we add it to he. He plus is equals HE apostrophe S. Number 9, they plus are. Which contraction from the word bank? There. That is correct. They plus are. The contraction would be THEY apostrophe RE. Finally, number 10, you plus are. Which contraction from the word bank is correct? Your. YOU apostrophe RE would be the correct contraction for you plus are. I hope you were able to follow along, and I hope you learned something. Let's end our day with a little practice. I want you guys to practice using these words in a sentence. No. Push, done, wait, visit. You don't have to write this down. This is something that can be done orally. You can say it to the person next to you, say it to your favorite stuffed animal, say it to your parent or guardian. But use these words in a sentence correctly. Complete sentence. I know how to use these words in a sentence. I won't push you around for not being able to use these words in a sentence. It'll feel great when you're done using these words in a sentence. I'll wait to see how you're doing using these words in a sentence. And I can't wait to visit with you all on Wednesday at our Zoom meeting online. All right, see how you can do. Those are my examples. Don't steal them. All right. Well, that's another day of ELA. Finishing outside my backyard. Still a little chilly out. I hope everyone's doing okay, and I hope the work is nice and easy to understand for you. As you can see, Mr. D is in desperate need of a haircut. Can't wait for the barbershops to open. I'm sure some of you agree. I'm this close to just shaving it off myself. But my wife and I have a plan that once this quarantine is over and we're all able to go back to our daily business, we're going to take a family photo of how long and how ridiculous our hair looks. And we'll do a before and after just to show and for the memory of what we all went through during this time. So I hope everyone's doing well. I hope the video helped. And I can't wait to see you soon. And don't forget, on Wednesday, this Wednesday, April 29th at 10 a.m., Miss Tobin, Miss Wild, Miss Marquez, and I will come together and we'll do a Zoom video chat with everyone. It's not a lesson. It's just a time for us to see your beautiful faces again, because we miss you so much, and for you to see us and to have a chat and to see your other friends you haven't seen in a while. So look forward to that. And the link for that is on Class Story in all of your dojos. All right, have a good day.
Come on. Now, she's not gonna do it.